This woman accidentally caught a glimpse of her eldest son naked, but in doing so she discovered a huge secret about his body. Her panic immediately caught her best friend's attention.
Why that face?
His manhood is enormous.
But when her best friend heard it, she burst out laughing. She thought it was perfectly normal. After all, her eldest son was going through puberty, since Gina was the product of a consanguineous marriage. She feared her child's physical health might be affected. Her best friend reassured her not to worry, and offered to read her eldest son's future through the cards. Jack was then brought into the room. Lisa told him to relax, and asked him to pick any 3 cards from the deck. But when she saw the cards he'd drawn, Lisa's expression suddenly turned grave.
That you will be unconquerable like a hurricane.
Jack listened with a smug grin. Just then Lisa placed her hand under the table and reached forward. Instantly Jack felt a tingling sensation as if he'd been electrocuted. It wasn't until Gina pushed the door open that the moment was broken. She asked Lisa how the reading went. Lisa told her that Jack would never have to worry about having children in the future. Little did they know that Jack's fate was about to be completely rewritten. That night Jack lay in bed, his body burning with heat, tossing and turning, unable to sleep. So he sneaked out of his room and headed straight for Lisa's room. And it was on that very night that Jack became a real man. Gina, however, knew nothing of her son's affairs. The next day she even asked Lisa to come help look after her 2 sons. With just a single glance, their hands found each other, but their actions were discovered by Billy, who also noticed that his older brother was often absent from his room at night, not returning until just before dawn. So, under Billy's relentless questioning, Jack revealed his secret. Although his younger brother was still quite young, he was filled with curiosity about his older brother's experiences, and so this became a secret shared between the brothers. As for their father John, he remained the same as ever. He spent every day at home conducting research. Although his wife didn't approve of him going out on expeditions, he still hoped to turn his research into reality, so that the small town could keep up with the times. Until one day he made a mirror that could focus sunlight and set a white cloth across from it ablaze. The family was overjoyed when they saw it. Soon the annual fair arrived once more. The gypsy caravan returned to this remote town. John took his sons out to explore. For the first time they saw a massive block of ice radiating a chill. The ice looked just like a diamond. John was instantly captivated, but just as he reached out to touch it, he was stopped. A fee for touching, the vendor said. Without hesitation John paid the money. For those who had lived in the jungle all their lives, that icy cold sensation was an experience they had never known before. It wasn't until many years later, when his younger son Aureliano was being executed by firing squad, that he recalled this familiar scene from today. But soon John received some terrible news. He found an old man performing with the caravan, and asked him why Arthur hadn't come this time.
Melquiades is gone. He perished in the dunes of Singapore.
The old man's words struck like a bolt from the blue. John couldn't accept it at first, but just as he was about to ask more, the old man turned into a cloud of black smoke and vanished. Even the fairgrounds, which had been bustling moments ago, now felt deserted. It was as if his world had been instantly drained of all life.